Hello everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome back to House Witch Tarot. It is March 13th, 2025, which means today is the full lunar eclipse in Virgo, which is, if you've been kind of emotional, feeling like you're waiting for a door to close, if you're feeling like at the same time you haven't prepared enough for something, that's kind of what's going on right now. And that's going to last through today. The effects will be into tomorrow, which is also the first official day of Mercury retrograde, smack dab in the middle of Venus retrograde. So we are going through it, y'all. The cosmos said you're going to take hit after hit after hit. But it doesn't mean that we have to like crumble, right? Just because we're going through it, just because like rough patches are happening does not mean that we can't thrive. Doesn't mean that we can't plan, right? And be better and do better. So for today's lunar eclipse, I thought that again, I would switch it up and use the Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. See kind of if there's an overarching message that we need to hear for today, how to remain calm, or the kind of work that we need to do under this. I've seen a lot of different feedback from a lot of different astrologers. Ultimately, take what you think makes sense for you and where you're at. Not everything makes sense for everybody. Not everybody's practice aligns with everybody else, right? So just do with that information what you will. Don't take it necessarily as 100% gospel. But yeah, let's see what the cards finally have to say for us this afternoon. Okay, not surprised at all. Restore and replenish, okay? Like, I cannot emphasize to you that if you're feeling overwhelmed, like you can't get anything to work out, if it's a plan that's not coming together, if you're feeling run down, overworked, because you're just trying to push through, like every time a block comes up, you're like, no, I just have to go. If you're feeling like every time something shuts down on you, you have to spend all this time worrying and panicking and having anxiety around like how you're going to fix it. The world is trying to tell you to take a step back and just slow down. I highly recommend that you take a relaxing bath. Take some melatonin tonight before bed, if that's something that vibes with you. You know, meditate a little bit. Make your favorite food. Make hot tea tonight. Do things that are going to bring calm to you, your nervous system, your space, because that's what we really need. And we're going to come through this lunar eclipse on the other side of things. I think some of what I've been talking about, right? If you're still feeling blocks, if you're still feeling like things aren't getting finalized, I believe that coming through this, those blocks open up, right? Because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, lunar eclipses are endings, right? It's a closing. So something else is coming, but you have to stop, because otherwise you're never going to enjoy what's coming to you, right? So I just also checked like the sacred message for the card Restore and Replenish in the book that comes with the deck to see if there's anything else that maybe I might be missing in the card. And there was something interesting in there. It actually said that what this card is encouraging you to do is get out of your comfort zone, right? So if you have a routine that you're going through and you're going through and you're going through and you're just used to it and you're going through the motions, you need to break out of that, because it's what's causing you to feel run down, to feel like you have to just keep going and pushing through and pushing through. The card also represents that, again, if you've been starting businesses, if you have a new endeavor, this is encouragement, but you also have to take a step back in order to be able to move forward, right? I know that sounds backwards. So you need to do things that are going to shake up your routine, and you need to do things that are good for you. And I know that's really, really hard for us, especially in Western society, to just like slow down, have rest, have relaxation. But again, if like spas and face masks don't vibe with your idea of relaxation, go for a walk. If going for a walk doesn't vibe with you, make a meal. If you don't enjoy cooking, order in. If you have the money, like do the thing that's just going to take a step back, that you can breathe, that you can mix it up a little bit. Try that new restaurant, try that new Pilates class, something along those lines that just gets you to do this, to take a moment to focus on you. And I think that's really important, right? So again, just think about all the things that you are in the process of accomplishing, and it is coming. It is, again, the end of a chapter. You get to move forward, but you can't be successful if you're run down. You can't be successful if you're charging so far ahead. You don't even see how the work that you've been putting in is like behind you now, right? It's never going to feel accomplished if you're just trying to force things to move forward, right? And again, even if you feel like you haven't accomplished everything that you want to, like, you are on the right track. I feel like I've been trying to emphasize that the last few weeks off and on through my tarot readings. And I know that even if it feels like we don't have everything that we're meant to right now, like, well, am I on the right track? Like, breakthrough is coming. That's what's coming through in this card. Breakthrough is coming. You are on the right path. You just have to slow down long enough to realize it, to revel in all of the abundance and great things that are coming to you, or probably already in your life that you have not been paying attention to or grateful enough for. So let me know how you are chilling, relaxing, hanging out this lunar eclipse, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow.